Right guys, welcome back to another video. So I just want to start off by saying I appreciate all the love and support I've got for starting a new channel. Everybody who subscribed, everybody who came over from Truth Proof, from when I did the latest video with Paul. I appreciate everyone here, and I do try to respond to every single comment that you put down and get back to you, just to show some appreciation for the support you've shown me. So this first video today, guys, is going to be on TUFO. So that is the Tyneside UFO Society. And this came about randomly through trying to Google search and research if there was any groups local to me in Newcastle that I could join. And there wasn't, nothing turned up trumps, but I found something about TUFO. So TUFO, guys, was a group active on Tyneside primarily in the 1950s to 1970s that documented hundreds of UFO sightings. And they also produced the magazine Orbit. Now, the good news to this is Newcastle Library, City Library, holds all of the archives. So everything from the 1950s all the way through to the 70s, they hold it all. So on Monday, I went and put a special request form in because it's held in their strong room. And you just don't get to go in and go through as I would like to. Just stick my head straight in and try and dissolve it all. So you go, so I put the special request form in, and then they bring out 3 to 4 volumes at a time for me to go through. Now, before I went in, guys, I assumed that everything in there would be Tyneside related or Northeast related. So I thought, great, I'll have thousands of sightings from everybody in the Northeast, albeit from the 50s to the 70s, but I thought at least give me a base to go from in terms of finding somewhere like Bempton that Paul investigates, somewhere to give me some base and some research for a hotspot that I can go out, get boots on the ground and do research for the channel. When I got my hands on it on Monday, and today, Tuesday, day filming, so I've been today and yesterday, I soon realised, guys, that even though it's called the Tyneside UFO Society, they covered the entire world, which was crazy when I started reading through all of the journals. So it's a combination of newspaper articles, clippings, interviews they've done themselves, handwritten interview notes, sightings from the local area. So it encompasses all that, guys, but it like I say, it covers the Northeast, which it originally went for, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, Ireland, and the rest of the world. So with the journals themselves, guys, being hard to photocopy, I could take pictures, thankfully. So I took loads of pictures, and I've got maybe 1,000 images. So I've probably got maybe, on the conservative side, 700 stories. Albeit, guys, not all of them are, pages and page stories. So maybe 2 or 3 sentences. A lady saw this in Benwell, for example. But I have got some long, probably some that'll do for long form stories, guys. Some of that maybe 5-6 pages in depth that the TUFO people themselves have investigated, and it's all handwritten notes. So when I do those videos, guys, I'll put up the pictures as well that I've taken that coincide with the story, so you can see where it comes from, and you can see I'm not making up, and everything has got a base to where it comes from. Also, guys, with that being said, it's not only UFO sightings that are in there. So you've got cryptid sightings, you've got big cat sightings all the way back from the 50s. You've got some stuff in there about paranormal stuff about poltergeists. So even though it was a Tyneside UFO Society, it seems more like a high strangeness society to me, guys, when it's in there. Like I say, I assumed it was just going to be UFOs, but it's not, guys. Like I say, it covers a wide range of stuff, which I'm happy about. I was really happy to see, and because I love all of the subject. I don't just love UFOs or cryptids or the paranormal stuff. I was over the moon that they'd add everything in there. So moving forward, guys, with the channel, and especially with the TUFO stuff, I'm going to break it down, guys, into parts, because there's that many stories, there's that much information. So I'm going to do, say, for example, TUFO Files Part 1, and that'll be several stories and so on and so forth, and I'll put that in a playlist. I'm going to do that for the UFO stuff. For the other stuff, guys, I'm going to do along similar lines, but slightly different. So I'm going to do, so say, for example, for the cryptid stuff, because there's loads of cryptid stuff from Africa, South America, Australia. So with the cryptid stuff, guys, I'm just going to do the TUFO files, but the cryptids. So I'll do TUFO files, UFOs, TUFO files, cryptids, and then everything else. Because even though there's paranormal stuff in there, guys, and other weird and strange bits, is not enough for a full separate category. So it'll just be TUFO files. The rest is history, I suppose. And off the back of that as well, guys, digging through the research, I found 2 other groups. I found one that was London-based that I don't think runs anymore, and also one from Teesside. So I'm originally from Teesside as well. I'm not actually from Newcastle. Like I say, I was based up here whilst I was in the army, and then when I ended my career, I stayed up here. So I'm actually from Teesside. So there was a Teesside UFO group as well, which is really interesting to be in the TUFO files. So, and there's nothing all that. I don't know if there's any archives of that. I don't know if there's anything out there. So I need to do some research, guys, and reach out to family and friends back home in Middlesbrough to see if anybody knows any of the relatives. I've managed to get hold of the chairman's name from my mate Andy the Ghost Whisperer. He gave me a name. So off the back of that, I'm going to try and do some more research, see if I can get anything from the Teesside branch of this UFO society. Not branch, sorry, but the Teesside group. Because I'm hoping that in someone's attic somewhere, or in someone in a safe or some place, there's going to be a Teesside version of what the Tyneside version is, which opens up a whole new possibility of sightings and an experience to share with you guys, and just a general interest and some cool stories that people haven't heard for 50 years maybe in some cases. So like I say, I'm excited to show you all the stories, guys, and get moving forward with that. Off the back of that, guys, if you want to let me know below what you want to hear first. Do you just want UFO stuff? Do you want cryptid stuff? Do you want whatever it would be? Just let me know down below what you would like to hear first, and I'll do my best to get that out in quick time. The amount of journals and the amount of sightings in there, guys, is overwhelming, to be honest. I was going to start, because I didn't know what range it was from, time frame. I was originally going to go in there and work from my 2010 upwards, because I didn't know if it was still running, if it was still a thing. Subsequently, I found out it's not, and only finished in the 70s. And with it all being not in order, I've done 6 years worth, and I've got 3 decades to go through. So I've got 24 years left to go through. So I've spent all day Monday there, all day Tuesday there of this week. And like I say, guys, I've got 1,000 images. I've got loads of stories to go through, loads of research to do off the back of it. But moving forward, guys, I do plan to go through the full thing. So it'll be an ongoing series until the research is finished. And I can see that taking me months, guys, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not going to get back there this week or next week, so it'll be, probably a fortnight's time before I'm back down there. Unfortunately, as well, it was in Sweden earlier this year, and when it's come back, typically it's come back with stuff missing. So I don't know what's missing, guys, and neither did the library staff, unfortunately, because it's such a big collection and it's so old, and it's not catalogued or digitized. And also as well, guys, I haven't taken photos and notes on all of the stories in there, because it would just be too much for me. There's stuff from all around the world, and so what I've done is, guys, like I say, I've took everything from the UK. I've taken photos and notes of, so everything UK based, we definitely have, and then I've handpicked stuff from around the world. So if it's cryptid based, I've took it because I love cryptid stuff. I've took that. If it's anything from Air Force pilots, airline pilots, military, police, I've taken that because a lot of people think they're the gold standard for witness reports. And then I also took anything that was, if anything landed. So if anything landed and there was an account and a sighting for it, I've taken that. And also anything with drawing. So anytime that anyone's taken a moment to sketch a drawing or to sketch the incident, I've taken them as well. So when I do videos in the future, I can upload the sketches and overlay them on the video so you can see all the way back from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s what people say they saw and what they experienced back then. So I feel like I do feel like I've hit the jackpot, guys, with the TUFO Files. To be honest, I've got hours of content for you. It's fascinating reading. To be fair, if the library was open 24 hours a day, guys, I would still be there. In all honesty, it's just open from 10 till 5, and it's the hours that I can do there. So yeah, so big things for the channel, guys. And this was just a quick video to let you know what the TUFO Files were, how it's going to work, you know, how I'm going to do moving forward. So like I say, guys, appreciate all love and support. Really excited about the channel. And I will put the links in the description for Paul's channel from Truth Proof, who had me on last week, and we spoke about a bit more about my Benjamin encounter. And there were some great questions from that, guys. Some great questions from the chat that delved deeper into it, got us thinking about different things. So I'll link that in the description below. Go and give it a watch and show Paul some support because he's been fantastic with moving forward. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you on the next video, which will be a TUFO Files one. Bye.